Hey, Matt Morris at mattmorris.com. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to cover how to double your rate of success in life, how to double your rate of success in sales and network marketing, and pretty much whatever it is that you're up to. I'm going to show you how to double your rate of success. And I want to tell you a quick story because, so many times you see other people who are, really good at what they do, or maybe they're leaders in, in your profession. And this is specifically relating to network marketing. My story is, and, have been doing this for 20 years, have an organization, several 100,000 customers around the world. And, it's led to a really great lifestyle. Very, very blessed and super grateful with what we've been able to achieve. And I remember when I was getting started, my first few years, when I was struggling, very frustrating. It was like year after year, I'm banging my head against a wall, and I'm wondering, what is it that the leaders are doing that I'm not doing? And, you almost tend to think that people who are leaders, who are already, seven-figure earners and things like that, they just have amazing results, and they don't have challenges, they don't have failures. And I'm going to give you an example of one of mine, because what I have happen very consistently is the same things that happened to me years and years ago before I had success. I have people who, say they're going to call me back and they don't call me back. I set up meetings to meet for coffee and I get no-showed. People don't show up. I do meetings and people get up and walk out. I mean, all kinds of things. And, there's one story that I was sharing this with a couple people and they were like shocked, like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened to you. I actually flew down to Houston, Texas. I live in Dallas. I flew down to Houston to do a launch event for a new couple that was getting started in the business. And they had their own, business. They actually had a studio that they were going to do their launch party. And they had already done one. This was going to be a second one. There were a lot of people at the first one. And so, I agreed to fly down. And we had a couple other team members kind of, bring some guests, invite to the meeting. So I fly all the way to Houston to do the event for this couple. We're in their office, in their studio, and we got chairs lined up, everything's set up, and, number one, they show up at the last minute. Other people had actually set it up for them, so they show up a little late. I thought that was a little odd. And then I go, it's time to, we're about to start the presentation, and they don't have a single guest. They didn't really invite. I don't know if they didn't invite or they invited and they didn't show up, but literally 0 guests. The couple that I had flown to Houston for, not one person shows up. And it actually gets a little bit worse because about a third of the way through my presentation, this couple, where I'm in their office, I'm in their facility, I flew down to do a meeting for them, a third of the way through the presentation, they got up and they walked out. They left. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I flew all the way in to do an event for them, and they walked out of their own meeting. And so I just had to laugh. And, my goal anytime I get on stage is to have fun. Whenever I meet with people, my goal is to have fun. And so, I had 2 choices. I could either be pissed off about it, I could be angry, I could be upset, or I could laugh about it. I could make the best of the situation. I went ahead and did, the best presentation I could. There were a couple guests there. They signed up. It was awesome. Not the results that I was looking for, but we made the best out of it. And so here's the lesson is, if you're in network marketing, the top leaders in your company, chances are they're going through the same things that you're going through. They get rejected. They get told no. They get stood up. They have people get up and walk out of their presentation. The key is this, is you just have to do it a lot. And that's been the key. And the thing that really changed things for me is when I just decided, number one, I was going to detach myself from the results, and I was just going to focus on the process, and I was going to have fun with the process, and that made me want to do it even more. And so here's the whole thing, getting back to how to double your rate of success. This is when things really started happening for me. I struggled for a long time because I felt like I didn't have the skill. People would tell me no, they'd no-show me, and I'd do less activity. And when I decided that I was going to go pro, that I was going to get serious, I went all in and I just started taking massive action, not caring what the result was going to be. Yes, I wanted to make money. Yes, I wanted to create results and enroll people, but I stopped focusing on that and I said, I'm just going to focus on the process. I'm going to have fun with the process and I'm going to go mess things up. I'm going to go create chaos. I'm going to go fail a lot. And so if you want to double your rate of success, go double your rate of failure. If you really want to create a lot of success, triple or quadruple your rate of failure. Go get more no-shows. Go have more people reject you. Obviously, get better. I'm not saying screw it up on purpose. Work on your skill. Get better, but go out and fail more. And the more that you fail, the more you're going to have success. Tom Watson, the founder of IBM, at one point, he said, if you want to greatly increase your success, double your rate of failure. And so, my friends, go double your rate of failure. Hopefully, this added some value for you. If you feel like it can add some value to some others, definitely share it around. I read every single comment, so please comment below. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you're not already at mattmorris.com, hop over to mattmorris.com, join my newsletter, put your name and email address in. You'll get these training videos by email every single week, and you'll receive a special free video training series that I did, a 5-day training on how to go from amateur to professional in network marketing. You will absolutely love it. Thanks again for tuning in. Go make life an adventure.